Hi everybody, it's Bonka92 yet again. Time for One Piece. Chapter 762. This one, wow. I have to give this a 5 out of 5. No matter what anyone says, I felt this chapter was fucking amazing. This was something that I've been looking forward to. And I really mean that. I was looking forward to this flashback of Law. And now I've seen it, like, holy shit. Now, pretty much, we find out about the city that Law lived in. We see Doflamingo's crew. Doflamingo looks young as fuck in this during this time. Looks nothing like he did today. He got a baby Dillinger. You got a young Buffalo and Baby 5. It's really just totally different from what the Doflamingo crew looks like, family looks like today. Now, essentially, there was this country. They explained this as country, and so on and so forth. I am just flabbergasted at what happened to Law as a child. Like, let's be honest here. That's fucked up. Now, you can't say, I'm not going to say, because Brook, his story, what he went through, he wasn't a child when that happened. Robin, yeah, when she was a child, that happened to her. Nami, when she was a child, yeah. So, this is just like on some crazy ass shit. And basically, the story is that there's this city called Flevence. And we got the whole explanation about this amber lead that everyone got rich from and so on and so forth, but they didn't realize that once you dug this lead, this mineral out of the ground, it becomes poisonous. It kills everyone, turning them white. And basically, all hell broke loose, and the city was isolated, and everyone died. This was pretty fucked up for Law as a child to go through something like this. And even tells Doflamingo that he hidden in the mountains of corpses. And this is a dark, and when I was reading this, it was so dark of Law. So dark. To have this kind of mindset. But you see what he went through, and you're like, God damn! No wonder. And this was really, when you got the explanation of what happened, it just blew your mind away. Now, where this lies, Law's, to the other people in One Piece, I would say, I honestly believe this. You could put this alongside Robin's flashback, her childhood, and Nami's. Because literally, Law lost his whole family. Just like that. And towards the end of the chapter, I have thoughts on that, something's definitely gonna happen because he kind of stabs Corazon or something. There's probably gonna be some kind of situation where Law, gets a talk from him. Also, what we found out in this chapter from Gladius was, and when I heard this say this, because I saw a post in the J room, and they showed this pic, and some reason they were talking about Uber Akari, and I'm like, why? Well, once I read the page, I was like, oh, that's why. Because he's basically saying that, Gladius saying is that, basically people who are infected by this poison from the amber lead, if they were to have a child, those children would have short lifespans, and so on and so forth. So the longer descents go on, the next descent dies at 50, next one dies at 30, next one dies at 10, and then you have no descendants. So that's how severe it was, this disease. And the chapter was very foreboding, very sorrowful. Just nothing but death in the chapter, basically. That's the best way I can describe it. And he literally had these friends, Law and everything, and he had a sister. So everything's going to be okay. And they got infected. One died. His sister dies. It was just so fucking sad. And the hospital burns down. He got a crying kind of Luffy moment. And it was destroyed the city. And there was this scene at the end where Law's about to stab Corazon. He stabs him because, why does this idiot have a right to live? And he gets caught by fucking Buffalo, out of all people. It's like, you broke the ending of blind. I'm going to report this to the young master. And that's where the chapter ends. Now, this blew me away. To Nezuma, now you have to stick with One Piece. Because this delivered. This flashback fucking delivered. And I was just bona fide shocked how crazy. And it makes you wonder, because, now you look at Law today, and he's not Law as a child was so foreboding. He was, completely negative. Obviously, for obvious reason. Think about what happened to him. And to go through something like that? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. To go through something like that as a 10-year-old boy? I believe it was 10. Around 10 or... It's just amazing to me. That blows me away. That is you lose your mother, you lose your father, you lose your sister. The whole town is destroyed. And you have nothing but anger and sorrow and sadness. Unbelievable. But yeah. That's pretty much it for that. I'm Bonkai 22, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.